Hello guys, welcome to the C programming tutorial. In previous lecture we see the for loop statement. In this lecture we will see its implementation to print counting from 1 to any number or from any number to any number, and if time will remains we also see the nested for loop. For counting, what we want to print? I want to print counting from 1 to user defined number. I will ask to the user from how much you want to print. Then here I will declare some variable number n. I will ask to the user, and initialization, I clear the screen and ask the user to the number enter limit, means from which number you want to print. Scanf %d comma address n, and here user will enter the number and which will be stored in n, and here I am writing for loop. Initialize the value from 1 to how much, from 1 to n, I plus what it signifies, means this is our initialization of I from 1, and it is our condition, means what the value user will give, it will stored in n, and here if user will give the value of n is equal to 10, suppose user will give n is equal to 10, then here 10 will be copied, but it depends upon user, so it will on run time it will show how many numbers user will give. So here I will write only variable name, and here increment operator, because we want to increment from 1, and printf, here what I want to print, %d comma what I, and also change the line, compile the code and run the program. Enter limit 20, it's printed from 1 to 20. Suppose here I increment by what, by 1, I plus plus means incremented by 1. If I write here I plus is equal to 2, it is equivalent to I is equal to I plus 2. I plus is equal to 2 is equivalent to this number, and then I will print. What will happen? First it will print 1, and then it will incremented by 2 number. Here in first statement it was incremented by 1 number, but here it will incremented by 2. Then I will compiling, running, what will be the result? Enter limit 20. Here first of all it print 1, and after that incremented by 2, 3, and once again incremented by 2, that is 5. So this is how it works, means any number we will give an incrementation or decrementation, we will increment or decrement from any number. And suppose I started from n, suppose I want to decrement, counting in decreasing form, and it will must be greater than 1, and I should be decremented, and here enter limit, here enter starting point, starting limit, means from which point you want to start up to the 1, in decrementation by 1 value, and here the value should be greater and equal to 1. So compile the program and run the program. Starting limit what? 25. It will print 25, 24, 23, 22 up to 1. So guys, in this way it works. Here it is in initialization, and what the value user give, I is initialized to this value, and here it checks the condition. If I is greater than 1, yes, correct, I is greater than 1, it will print this value, and after that the value of I will be decreased by 1, and but when it will decrease by 1, the value of n will become n minus 1, and if n minus 1 is larger than 1, equal to 1, then once again it will enter into the loop. And how nested for loop will work? Suppose I'll take one more loop. Suppose j starting from up to n and j plus plus. Here what I will print a %d comma j. Here initialize the variable j. First of all, in first loop it will print what the value of I. Here I am changing it to 0 and make I smaller than n and I plus plus. It has no work. Then compile the code. You will see. After that I will explain. Suppose limit is 3. Why it is 0 0 1 2 3 1 0 1 2 3 2 0 1 2 3, because here in first loop the value of I is 0, so here it prints I 0. After that we are in first loop of this statement. We are in the first loop, but here we also got another for loop. So here the value of j is 0 and it should be smaller than n, the same condition. Then here it will print what? 0, and next from 0 it will print also 0 1 2 3 up to 3 it will print. After that it will go out of the structure, and once again it will come to the first for loop here, and here the value of I will be incremented by 1, and here the value of I will become 1. So here the value of I will print 1, and next once again it will print 0 1 2 3. Here we can see 3. First of all 0, and after that 0 1 2 3. Once again in second loop it's 1 of the second loop, and once again 0 1 2 3. 2 of the third loop, and 0 1 2 3 of the nested for loop. So guys, it's a nested for loop. Today we discussed about how to print counting from any number up to any number, and also nested for loop. In next lecture you will find the factorial of a number. So thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe and like us. Thank you.